Sometimes love doesn't end with shouting matches or slammed doors. Sometimes it ends in quiet steps, the kind you don't hear until the person you love is already halfway gone. They loved you deeply. They believed in you, defended you when others didn't understand, stayed on nights when life felt heavy. But love, no matter how strong, needs to feel seen. And lately, they've been carrying a quiet ache. An ache that comes when someone keeps giving but rarely feels received. It isn't just one moment that made them think about leaving. It's the accumulation of small, invisible things. The conversations that turned into arguments instead of understanding. The times they reached for your hand and you were too distracted to notice. The way they tried to share their dreams but felt unheard. The countless days they hoped for a little reassurance but only met silence. At first, they told themselves you were just busy, that things would get better, that love could survive a season of distance. But love that is constantly poured out without being filled back up begins to run dry. They started feeling alone while still being with you. And that's one of the loneliest feelings in the world. When someone feels like a stranger beside the person they love, their heart begins to retreat long before their body does. They're not leaving because they stopped caring. They're leaving because staying has started to hurt more than going. They're leaving because their self-worth is whispering, "You deserve to be loved back." Maybe they've begged for change in quiet ways. Soft words, gentle hints, small pleas for your attention. Maybe they've swallowed disappointment, thinking love means patience. But patience without hope eventually turns into pain. Now they're reaching a breaking point, not out of anger, but exhaustion. Not because they don't love you, but because they love themselves enough to want peace. This is the moment so many people don't see coming. The moment when someone who loved without condition finally chooses to protect their heart. And when they go, they rarely slam the door. They just stop trying. The texts become shorter, the eyes lose their spark. The laughter fades into silence. You might think they'll always be there, waiting, forgiving. But love that isn't nurtured doesn't stay forever. Sometimes the person walking away isn't searching for someone better. They're searching for the version of themselves that existed before they felt invisible. If you're reading this and you feel it's about someone you love, pause for a moment. Look past your pride and ask yourself, when was the last time you made them feel safe, appreciated, truly seen? Because once a loving heart turns away, it's one of the hardest things to win back. Affirmations to hold on to. I choose to show love before it's too late and nurture the people who stand by me. I am worthy of love that feels mutual, safe, and deeply valued. This touched your heart. Let it remind you to love while you still have the chance. A simple share could help someone realize the worth of what they have before it's too late.